customer class in PortaBilling is an entity that defines a set of configuration parameters for a category of customers. These parameters may be related to invoicing, taxation, fraud protection, notifications, and so on and so forth. As I'm sure you remember from our previous tutorials, all customers must be assigned to a customer class upon creation. This customer class can be changed later. When a customer is assigned to a customer class, it automatically inherits all the configuration parameters from that customer class. Customer class provides a way to apply changes quickly and systematically. For example, imagine that when the pandemic happened 2 years ago, you decided to allow your 10,000 customers 90 days to pay the invoices instead of 30. A manual change would have taken forever, and moreover, many mistakes would have been made. Using the customer class, we can change one parameter and it will be applied immediately to each one of the 10,000 customers. It is also important to keep in mind that some of the invoicing parameters can only be set and changed on the customer class. This refers to everything that has to do with the collection process, for example, how many days are allowed to pay the invoice, when the customer should be suspended or terminated in case no payment is received. Other parameters can be later changed on the customer entity itself. For example, if we need a specific template for a specific customer, this can be later changed on the customer entity. The customer class approach makes it mandatory for the administrator to think in terms of groups of customers as opposed to individual customers. So if a CSP has VIP customers, they should create a VIP customer class for that, or for example, a residential customer class or business customer class. It depends on the specific needs of a particular CSP. For the purpose of the example, let's go to our web interface and create a customer class. For that, we go to Sales, Customer Classes, Create. Let's give it a name, YouTube Test 1, for example, and choose currency US dollar. We're not going to change anything else. Let's click Save. There are many settings here, but what interests us at this point is only what is related to invoicing. So we go to Finances, Invoicing, and right off the bat, we see that there are two groups of configurations, regular invoices and out-of-turn invoices. By default, both of them are deactivated. In order to activate them for this particular customer class, we need to activate the toggle. And once we have moved the toggle, it asks us to choose an invoice template. Okay, let's choose an invoice template. I pass new, for example. This is the one we have in the system. Generate invoice PDF at the end of the billing period, and then we have the rest of the settings. We are going to talk about them in a little while.